it's April from April's Home, and today I thought I would share with you a wonderful recipe to make with leftover Thanksgiving turkey. This is a low-carb turkey broccoli casserole. So you'll need about 2 cups here. It looks like maybe a little bit more than 2 cups of chopped up turkey, cooked turkey left over from your Thanksgiving turkey, or if you've got any other leftover turkey throughout the year. I imagine you could also make this same recipe using canned turkey or canned chicken if you'd like to have this recipe throughout the year and you don't happen to have any leftover turkey. But again, today we're making this with leftover Thanksgiving turkey all chopped up. We've got a little bit more than a couple cups there. I'm going to soften half of a block here of cream cheese. This is a 8-ounce block, so 4 ounces of cream cheese softened. I'm going to go ahead and steam a bag of broccoli florets. This is a 16-ounce bag. You'll want to steam these so that they are fork tender, but not overly steamed. We don't want them to fall apart in our casserole, and they'll continue cooking as we bake our casserole. So we're going to lightly steam to fork tender a 16-ounce bag of broccoli florets. We'll be adding some mayonnaise and sour cream, about a 1/4 cup of mayo, a 1/2 cup of sour cream. We'll need some cheese here, probably about 1.5 cups or so of cheese, about 1 cup to mix in and then some to top it. We'll need some garlic powder, chopped dried onion, and salt and pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and get my cream cheese softened up and steam my broccoli florets, and then I'll come back and show you how we assemble this casserole. My broccoli is all steamed and drained and ready to go, and I've got my turkey ready to go, and I've softened my 1/2 block of cream cheese, my 4 ounces of cream cheese. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in my sour cream here. I'm adding 1/3 cup of mayo. I decided to do 1/3 cup instead of a 1/4 cup. I'll go ahead now and mix together my sour cream, mayonnaise, and softened cream cheese. My creamy base mixture is all mixed up. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in some seasonings. I just do this to taste. A few dashes of pepper here, a few dashes of salt, and then a couple dashes of garlic powder. I don't like to be too heavy-handed with this, but if you like garlic powder, you can add a little bit more, just enough to give it a nice savory flavor. And then we'll add our chopped onion. So there's our chopped dried onion, about 1.5 teaspoons, give or take. I usually just eye it with that until it just looks like enough. I do love the flavor of the onion though, as it rehydrates. It really adds a lot of good flavor there. So I'm going to go ahead and stir in those spices. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of shredded cheese. I'm using the shredded Mexican style blend cheese because that's what I have right now, but shredded cheddar jack works, and so does just shredded cheddar cheese. So now I'll go ahead and add 1 cup of my shredded cheese. So here's my cup of cheese, and now I'm going to go ahead and get this all stirred together. Then we'll go ahead and fold in our broccoli and turkey. I've also preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I've used some pan spray to coat my casserole dish. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this cheese stirred in. Our cheese is all stirred in, and now we're going to go ahead and add in our turkey here. And I'll go ahead and fold this into the creamy mixture. And next we'll go ahead and fold in our lightly steamed fork tender broccoli. Our casserole is all mixed up. I've incorporated all the ingredients there into the nice creamy base. Next I'll be putting it in my casserole dish here. As you can see, I've coated that with pan spray, and then we'll top that with a little bit more cheese. Here's my casserole ready to go in the oven. You can see that I've sprinkled a very thin layer of cheese on the top. I'm going to go ahead and cover this for the first 20 minutes. I'm going to let this bake for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit covered. Then in the last 5 minutes, I'll remove the cover to let that cheese get nice and melty on the top. This particular casserole dish does have a lid. If you don't have a lid for your casserole dish, you can just cover that with foil. Okay, now I'm going to get our casserole baking. My low-carb turkey broccoli casserole is out of the oven. You can hear it's bubbly hot. I went ahead and cooked this for 30 minutes rather than 20 minutes. It needed to heat through a little bit more, so I cooked that at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Then I took the lid off and let that cook for an additional 5 minutes just to melt that cheese on the top nicely there. So I'm going to go ahead now and let this cool down for a little bit. Then I'll serve up a portion and give it a try. Okay, the casserole's cooled down just a little bit, and I've gone ahead and served up a portion here to give a try. I'll be eating this casserole for lunch today, but this is also a wonderful casserole for dinner. I think it would be great served alongside a nice salad. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and give this a try here. Get a little bit of broccoli and turkey. This casserole tastes absolutely wonderful. It's so good and creamy. I love the turkey and broccoli together, paired with this creamy, cheesy goodness. It's really absolutely delicious. So this is a wonderful low-carb leftover turkey broccoli casserole. Definitely a wonderful way to use up leftover Thanksgiving turkey. I hope you enjoyed watching me make my low-carb turkey broccoli casserole, and I hope you give it a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.